The topic is the sampling distribution for sample means X bars. The number of hours, let's do this example, the number of hours per week that high school seniors spend on homework is normally distributed. We need this, you'll see why. Well, what this says is X is normal. Remember, number of hours per week is actually X. With a mean of 11, so far we know that distribution of X is normal. That's given. Not only that, we know that the mean is 11. And the standard deviation, the mean of the population, right? And then standard deviation of the population is given to be 3. Now it said 70 students are chosen, so N is given also to be equal 70, are chosen at random. Let X bar represent the mean number of hours. So remember, X is the number of hours, X bar is the mean, the average. So of this group, find the probability that X bar is between 10.2 and 11.5. So the question is, find the probability that X bar is between 10.2 and 11.5. By the way, if we use strictly, it's the same thing. We always get the same number. So it doesn't matter if it's less or equal or just strictly less. All right, what else? So first we need be sure, it says be sure to verify the conditions. Now remember, in this case, let's read the definition. Definition says the sampling distribution of the sample means X bars is normal if the following conditions are met. Either we have to check these 3, 1, 2, 3, which is sampling distribution, the simple random sample, meaning the samples have to be drawn randomly. We want the sample size to be bigger or equal than 30, and we want to make sure the standard deviation is finite, which is always going to be finite anyway. For this class will always be finite. Alright, or if the distribution of X is normal, all you need is simple random sample. In other words, N doesn't have to be bigger or equal than 30, not like in this case. It could be 10, it could be 11, it could be 4. But in our case, we don't care because it's 70. But even if it was 17, we'll be okay. Why? Because distribution of X, we said it's normal, so this is checked. And then right here, what is 70 students are chosen at random, so this is checked, so we're okay, even though N is equal to 70, which is bigger than 30 anyway. But we didn't have to. Even if we were given a number less than 30 for students that are chosen at random, the conditions are met. Alright, since the conditions are met, what do we know about the mean? We know it's equal mu, so in our case it's just 11, right? And we know that the standard deviation, let me write it here, is equal standard deviation of the population. Standard deviation of sample mean is equal standard deviation of the population over square root of the sample size. So this is given, this is 3, I'm just going to write 3 over square root. My N happened to be 70. Use your calculator, that's supposed to be 0.358. What else? Do we need anything else? No, that's it. So now let's answer the question. We're going from 10.2 from here to 11.5, kind of like here. So we're looking for this area. So how do we find it? We use a normal CDF. We're going from 10.2 to 11.5, and the mean is right there, which is 11. Standard deviation of x bar is 0.358. Now use your calculator. It's supposed to give you 0.9060, which is 90.60%. And that's it for this problem.